Sweetness. Hi, Darian.
Hey Ace, how's it going?
Good. It's been a while since we've been able to get back together because we've had such busyness in our spring schedules, but we're keeping the rollout of episodes going since we have so many exciting ones to share with everyone. And so we're gonna pop in for this little side story. So Darian, I know you've had a lot of travel recently. I'd love to hear what your favorite parts were.
Yes, Jelani and I, who's the latest episode, just went to South Carolina and Virginia in that order, to visit two sites that are important to the documentary that we're working on. The first one being some of the first land that Samuel Wigfall, from England, Samuel Wigfall, got from the King of England, found the grant, actually got to see the grant, not in person, they took a photo of it, but we can go see it next time when the archive is open, from King George II, that like granted him.
Wow.
One grant was for 798 acres, and that was the land that we found and like located and did all the mapping and walked out. Actually a nature reserve now. And then he also got another piece of land, like 304 acres, on the same day, April 9th, 1736.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's where we went in South Carolina and visited Myrtle Beach just to like get a little beach action in,
There you go.
get a little vacay while we're doing some work. And
Hmm.
we headed to Virginia to meet Dr. Alan Taylor and go to the College of William and Mary to look at some of the blow papers. So, Searching for August is the documentary. So we were looking up records of August that the College of William and Mary has, but Dr. Alan Taylor took us to Portsmouth, to kind of talk about August, some of the history of Richard Blow. So he had multiple properties, and one of them was in Portsmouth. His grave is actually there. So Richard Blow received August from John Wigfall. And so we believe Tower Hill. We went to Tower Hill Road and saw that, and it was vacant swampland. But we also went to the Sussex County Courthouse, where one of the major records for August is, which was a power of attorney letter from John Wigfall to Richard Blow, written in 1791. So it's like on this like parchment paper and this crazy
Hmm.
calligraphy style cursive, and it's basically saying, I'm giving this person, John Warrington, power of attorney to sue you, Richard Blow, to get these 34 people back. And August is the third person mentioned. So, uh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. So you're saying that Wigfall had a power of attorney to get his men back from Richard Blow.
that's right.
Okay, so that means that the exchange, like Richard Blow wasn't like like maybe Wigfall felt like he didn't get the right price or
Well, so what happened was John Wigfall was a captain in the Revolutionary War, but he was also pulling military duty for the British because his dad is from straight from England. So like while the
double
British
dipping.
exactly. So when the British lose the war, Charleston, they had originally occupied, the British had originally
Uh-huh.
occupied Charleston. And so the people in Charleston were angered by this, right? So there's actually an article from 1781 where it lists everybody they're going to confiscate land and people from, or like there's even a section called obnoxious persons. And I'm really curious to understand what that means because there's like six sections and that's the last one. Clearly they did the least, but like still did something, but I don't know what that means. But yeah, so because of that pulling double duty, they confiscated 34 people from him and split them up amongst other military people. Um, John Singletary was the military officer that actually took them, but Richard Blow, well, I guess Colonel Michael Blow was the family that they wanted to send it to, but it was his son Richard that actually received August and I think six others. And then there were four other families, Smith, Hines, and Baker, that also received some of my ancestors. So basically, what happened was they were confiscated from him. He sued and got back some people, but Richard Blow, I guess, never relented. So
Hmm.
August, he kept Nanny, Phyllis, and a few others. And so that was why he was basically suing Richard to get his property back. Is it
And to recap, that's the same blow that built the church you worked at.
same family, yes. So they're cousins, but yeah.
Cousins. Very interesting. That is a lot of an update for searching for August. I mean, like you've uncovered a lot and I felt it sounds like do you feel like you got more
Oh
from
yeah.
this trip than
I
you
haven't
thought you
even
were going
I got
to?
the kicker. I haven't even given you the kicker yet. We found out where August went to church in Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
Alan was telling
interesting.
us like, so Alan, when we were sitting down to lunch, he's treated us to lunch after our tour. We went on this tour in Portsmouth, and he was like, "Yeah, so August went to this church, and now I found out that he started going there in 1816, roughly like 20 years before he passed away. So like, and there's records of him being there. So we were gonna go visit the church, and there's another place where they store the records because I think the building's so old. But yeah, that new
Wow.
development, like I get to see his experience in something other than being enslaved, right? All I've been able
Mm.
to look at is like slave records or a power of attorney letter. But now I'll be able to see if he joined a committee or like held an office, or whatever in the church. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you said 1816?
Yeah. 1816, he started attending Raccoon Swamp Church. Um, they later named it Antioch, but it started off as Raccoon Swamp Church.
Interesting. Yeah, Richmond's a really cool place. I'm very excited for you.
Me too. Me
Did you
too.
get to go to Richmond this time, or that's a future trip?
No, a future trip. So we
Good.
just went to Portsmouth, Yorktown, and Williamsburg, where the College of William and Mary is. So yeah,
Very cool. I mean, that's amazing advancement for your project. Like,
I'm super excited to go back. Yeah. Oh man.
I'm super excited for you. That's awesome.
Yeah. What are you
Uh,
up to? What's been going on with you?
well, I've been doing the new Old Rock House job. I'm pretty sure I'd started that the last time we talked. I recently picked up a position with Mighty Kind to be an event rep with them. And so that's been really exciting because I get to use my dispensary chops in a different way. So that's, I'm actually able to answer everyone's questions regarding how does this differ from what's at the dispensary, or how does this differ from smoking, or oh, edibles have just never really worked for me.
Mhm.
I've actually been really amazed by how much I'm able to like meet each question like fully,
I am.
um, and that it's still, not everyone's asking the same questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's been really, really exciting. My schedule is getting so full with so many different things right now. I recently uh got hit up by Expat, which is the barbecue spot in the Foundry by Niche Food Group,
Okay.
and they had booked me for a few gigs last year, and so I was anticipating their patio being open again um, in order to return. And so that time has come. They hit me up kind of like last minute last week, and I was so glad I could accommodate. And I met the manager, Zach. And so I get to DJ for Expat like 3 times in June. I'm really looking forward to it.
Hey, what's it
Um,
out there? I've never been.
it's yeah, it's like expatriate is kind of like the theme, which is kind of interesting
Yeah.
for barbecue. It's almost like barbecue fusion.
Hmm.
Um, a little bit. I really like their brisket. I'm into it. I had the brisket burger this time.
Okay. Okay.
Um, I I think they use really fresh ingredients. It's really tasty. So
I'm gonna have to check that out.
yeah.
Brisket. I love brisket. So yeah.
Oh yeah, good to test it out. I haven't had everything on the menu yet, but they have great drinks as well.
Okay.
And so I'm very excited to celebrate my 32nd birthday next week.
Hey, hey, it's gonna start tomorrow.
May starts tomorrow, yeah. So with that, I'm DJing at Laclede's Landing the next day on May 9th. And so the it's for I'm like DJing the reception in this art gallery before comedy. There's a lot going on. So
Yeah.
it's the reception to see me DJ is free with codename Ace. So
Okay.
if anyone wants to come, you just say codename Ace, and that's how you get into for free for the DJ reception thing.
So
And then
this
the
is
next,
Queen's Landing. What's
this is
the
in Laclede's Landing. This is 701 sorry, 701 North First Street, which is it part of the abstract marketing building. It's them activating that space in this art gallery way now.
oh
And yeah, it was really cool to be there for the opening. So this is gonna be cool to see it for comedy now.
yeah. Right on. Who's do you know who that comedy act is? It's okay if not, but I was just wondering.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like, oh, now I'm like, I did just share about it, I think. Sorry.
Good. That's all good.
Um,
Just clip this part out.
I feel all right. What's going on? I thought I shared it. All right. Like, how do I find this the easiest right now?
It's the quickest way to the information.
Right. I think Art Fusion. Yeah, so it's called Art Fusion STL. And yep, Darius Bradford and Friends.
Nice. He's a
Yeah,
legend for real. He's
I'm
been
excited. Yeah.
right
So
on.
he goes on at 6:45, it looks like, and I'll be DJing from 5 to 6:30. So you just come through, codename Ace, and if you want to see the comedy, you can still buy a ticket if you'd like. Um, and then what I'm also very, very excited for, a week from next Friday is City Museum's City Nights, evening 21 and up event, and the theme is underground. So I'll be DJing on the first floor at the loading dock and doing like underground themed vinyl DJing at
Okay.
the City Museum.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's May 16th, 7 p.m.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
Okay.
now, since we have been releasing the episode from Jelani, Jelani has been an amazing producer for us. He's an amazing collaborator and all around cheerleader, like in every sense of the word, like physically, emotionally, spiritually. He's the cheerleader for sure. He's been working on some amazing editing projects with Poet X and with Wasley,
Yeah.
and so I can't wait to see what comes of those visual mediums, but we hope you've been enjoying the podcast episode. And if you'd like to see Jelani do his thing in person, check out the Cinco celebrations over on Cherokee Street at the Cola Lounge. BaqBeet will be DJing there with a whole lot of other local flair. So check out the Cola Lounge this Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Indeed. I don't have any gigs in May. Well, nothing that I could that's close enough or far enough out that I could mention. But
Sure.
we
Yeah, you and I have to get on the wedding DJ talk because I
yeah.
actually got booked for a second one.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this time at the Jewel Box in August.
Oh, wow. Ooh, that sounds hot. But
So yeah, so
sounds
we'll have to get
exciting.
nerdy and talk tech here soon.
Yeah, that sounds good. I have a wedding and like a anniversary as well in July.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah. I'll keep y'all posted about DJ stuff. And honestly, I hope that one we can either cover one of your gigs or cover like a Jelani gig as one of our side stories coming up. So everybody should
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
well at least have the goal to cover one show live this summer. Uh,
Sure.
hopefully quite
Well,
a few more.
let's aim for this Saturday then if you're available.
I DJ Saturday 11 to
Oh,
2, but
at
I
what time?
11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So, but
Oh,
I'll
exciting. That's an interesting time. Are you on the street? Are you on Cherokee Street?
no, I'll be up at Rustic Roots Sanctuary
Oh,
having a festival, dandelion festival thing. It's about like healing and natural food and all those types of things. Now, obviously, when we put this out, that won't be relevant, but yeah, it's my friend
for this Saturday?
yeah, for this Saturday.
Nice. Well, I mean, I'm really excited for you. That festival sounds great, and I think they picked the best DJ for it.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you're getting all these gigs. I'm like, oh, we're getting booked all over the place.
Well, I was like sweating there for a second. I'm gonna be honest. I'm so grateful that it came when it did and came how it did, and I am very excited to keep sharing with folks. And I didn't get into all the modeling stuff that's going on too, but I'm very grateful that I get to use the equipment that I have now, among other things.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of equipment and learning, I do have, yeah, we got a bunch of workshops coming up. Me and DJ Chris Brown
Oh,
will
great.
around the St. Louis County Library system. Pretty much, I think every branch. We got like 15 of them. And we're going
Excellent.
with as well. So yeah, look out for those.
When does that start? When's the first one so we can let people know?
First one is June 10th, and we're going all the way through August 1st.
June 10th through August 1st. And how does someone find out about that? That's through the St. Louis County Library.
If you go to the St. Louis County Library website and go to their events, it will be under DJ Chris Brown and DJ Wiz teach how to DJ, basically. Yeah.
Excellent. I can't wait to sign up. I hope our listeners do too. Thank you so much for meeting with me in the virtual space today because this is the first time we're doing it like this, and I really like that. So
Yeah. Hopefully it works out for the listeners and everybody. Let us know what you think of the difference. And
Mhm.
yeah, we'll keep you posted on all the cool things that we're doing in St. Louis and that we know about. And we got some more episodes coming up that I'm really excited about as well. So stay tuned.
Yeah. Well, all power to all the people. Stay stellar out there, y'all.
Stop recording.